You're welcome back to my channel. Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi, magandang araw. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, depending when you are seeing this video. It is your girl, Olomochukwu Cynthia. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you social shocks I experienced in the Philippines. Social shocks. Okay, so stay tuned and let's dive into the video. When I'm talking about social shocks, I mean things that people do socially outside, the way we view the place. So the first social shock I experienced in the Philippines was spitting around. The way Filipinos spit around, honestly, it is alarming. Sometimes when you see how they spit, if you go home, you won't be able to put food in your mouth because I don't get it. Okay, even if there is no sand around, maybe to cover it up after spitting, at least wait until you get to maybe a place that there is gutter where you can pour the spit. I know that gutters are everywhere, but they would rather spit on the road, like, and sometimes they don't even think or check, oh, if someone is passing, how is this person going to see this? They will just spit in front of you. Ah, honestly, it's so disgusting, and I don't know. Maybe it's not everybody that do that, but the majority of people, in fact, majority, that is what they do, and it's unhealthy. You will be walking on the road and you'll be praying not to see any spit on the road. Uh, Strong ones for that matter. Hey, please, can we just make it? Can we bring it down a little? Just a little, okay? The second social shock I experienced in the Philippines was the way they greet elders. They put their hand like this, like they pick the elder's hand and put it like this on their forehead for blessings. Even in school. So there was a time our dean told us that we should be practicing the same way other students do. That is, Filipino students, the way they do, indigents. We should be practicing the same thing, and we admire that. But as a foreigner, picking someone's hand to do like this, in fact, it's something you have to get used to. We are not used to it, and we are learning. And I think sometimes the senior ones, they feel that maybe we are not being respectful, or we don't appreciate them a lot to ask them for blessings. But the thing is, it is not our culture. It is not how we greet elders. We rather good morning ma, good morning sir, or we kind of hug. That's how we do. So, or we kind of bend for them to tap on our back. So that is how we greet our elders back home. But here, you have to like bring their hands and put on your forehead. We are still learning, right? I'm actually learning. I'm still learning art. So please, when you see foreigners, when you see international students, when if they are not like bless me, Paul, it's not as if they don't appreciate you or they don't appreciate the elders, the elderly. It's just that sometimes they feel shy. Hey, you know something you're not used to. You know how it feels. Yeah. So that is all about that. The third social shock I experienced in the Philippines was beggars. Beggars everywhere. In Nigeria, we have beggars. I will not dispute the fact. Yes, we have beggars, but most of the beggars I see in Nigeria, they are either disabled, people that are disabled. Those are the people that you will see on the road begging people for money. All right, but unless in the northern parts of Nigeria where you will see those that are healthy and they are begging. But I don't usually see such people in the eastern part of Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe you can get them in the market, people begging around. But seeing them everywhere when you are walking on the road, it's not like that in Nigeria. And the funny part is, sometimes I'll be like, these people, you are healthy, you are strong. Why are you begging? Why don't you just go and find something doing. If you look around, there are so many people who really want to live a good life. Okay, they are doing small businesses, others are selling fruits, selling a lot of things just to earn a living, and yet you are there begging. And do you know the funny part? Most of those people, they have good phones, and yeah, I know you don't, like, they don't see having good phones as a thing here, but in Africa or in Nigeria, especially in Igbo land, if you are begging somebody for something and your appearance is above what you are asking for, sometimes the person will just feel like, hope, are you okay? Just like, let's take for instance, you have an iPhone, maybe iPhone 17 Pro Max, and your you're going to ask for 100,000, maybe from your uncle or anybody. They'll be like, are you all right? Oh, you cannot even afford this amount of money, and you have so phone. So how did you get it? So we have that, should I say, family tie or respect. Do you understand? So it's not as if so many people cannot afford things that they want, or they cannot buy things that they want. But sometimes we try to think about levels and respect. I don't know if other people do that, but I know I do that a lot. So before I do anything, I try to consider my seniors. I don't do things that I know maybe those ahead of me cannot do, especially when it comes to material things. And I know it is not really important at that time. So that's how my mom trained me. And I see it as our culture, even though a lot of people do not practice that. So, but here in the Philippines, I don't know. Here in the Philippines, you just be like, what is going on? You see a lot of people, they are beggars, begging. Some people, in fact, some of them are professional beggars. They have like envelopes, so they enter the jeepney and they share it, and they'll be beating their drums. At least, okay, when you see those ones, at least they are trying to entertain you while you put in something there. At least they are trying, but I don't know. So it's part of the social shock I experienced in the Philippines. Another social shock I experienced in the Philippines is the road. The how they cross. Filipinos, when they are crossing the road, they are always walking majestically. They walk majestically. And are we like, we are not like this in Nigeria. Even when the traffic light is showing green, because maybe a driver that is drunk somewhere will just bring back. So we always like respect yourself. So if you're walking, you're walking. Unless in big cities like some places in Abuja and Lagos, yeah, like big places, or even in Enugu State. Yeah, we have states that are well developed. Some parts are well developed that maybe you respect the traffic lights very well. But busy places like this, you don't just feel so comfortable walking around like that. And I noticed that in Cebu, Philippines, then in Cebu, if you cross the road, even if there is no vehicle coming and you cross the road when it's not showing green light, you will pay. You will pay 100 pesos as fine. Yes, but I don't think it's like that everywhere in the Philippines. I don't think it's like that, but I know they do that very well in Cebu. And whenever they are crossing, they cross majestically. People walk majestically as if, yes, it is my right to walk now. So you, you need to see them crossing the road. You need to see them. Filipinos, people, it's as if your lives are duplicated. Well, you know yourselves, right? You know that the driver will not jam you. They always respect. They always slow down, and they will allow you to pass. Okay. Another social shock I experienced in the Philippines was bakery. In the Philippines, bakery is a very big business. It's lucrative, and people, they make a lot of money. Look, hi, what is it called again? Lupa. Lu- Lupa. Lap. Lupa. Hi, I've forgotten what they call bread. Lulupa. Lupa. Lapapi. I know it though. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the comment section. Please, oh, don't be angry. Don't say, hey, you don't know what they call. They have a lot of designs, but it is not like that in Nigeria. They have, you will see breads that is in flower shape. You will see breads that are a lot of shapes, beautiful designs that are so attractive. Honestly, even if you don't want to buy it because of how well they design it, you'll be forced to buy bread. I think Africans, we should learn from these people. If you see the way they design bread, they have different sizes. Even their cakes, they have different sizes of bread and different designs. I love that. I love it. Like I like it. Even when you don't feel like buying bread, you are buying because of the way they designed their bread. Bakery business is a very big business here in the Philippines. There is no place you walk. I think every street they have, or every junction they have. There's no junction that you go to, you will not find where they sell or where they have like bakery where they sell bread, cakes, and other things. That's very nice. So another social shock I experienced in the Philippines was small people, small children. Like when I mean small children, I mean little children asking you your age. Do you have a boyfriend? How old are you? Okay, that one maybe. But please, in Nigeria or in Africa, people don't ask you your age. Like you don't see someone for the first time and you're asking the person, what is your age? Tell me your age. We don't do that. And you don't ask someone you don't even know, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Like here in the Philippines, it's just like a normal thing. You should say it. There is nothing wrong. In Africa, there are certain discussions you will never have until you get to that stage, until you get to certain level or age in your life. At least when you're talking about it, they will listen to you with respect. They know that okay, you are of age. But you you are still in secondary school and you're talking about boyfriend. Even some people in their university levels, they are not open to discuss about their relationship because that is how we grew up. They don't teach us to be so open or disrespectful because we see it as being disrespectful. Like seeing your senior and be asking, Auntie, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have what is your age? It is not a normal discussion for us. And I'm so surprised that people here they will just ask you and they will feel like nothing is wrong. And when you'll be like, sorry, I'm not comfortable or with the question or I don't think I can answer that, they feel that you are disrespecting them or you don't like them as your friends. We are not used to it. That's just a simple thing. We are not used to it. Seeing someone for the first time and you're asking the person, what is your age? How old are you? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Especially little children, people in their 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years asking you, like they just want to get to know you and they're asking you if you have a boyfriend, how old are you? Like, how old are you? Do you have a boyfriend? The first day someone asked me that question, if not because of home training, I could just give that one knock on the head. Because I mean, like, what do you know about boyfriend and girlfriend as your age? Because we are not trained like that. Yes, there are certain, just like I said earlier, there are discussions you don't have until you get to certain age in life. At least when you're talking about it, people will listen to you and they know that you are of age, you can handle this. You don't just talk about relationship or go into relationship because you think you are a teenager already. Mm-mm. That's not how we do it. That's not our belief in Africa or Nigeria. Igbo land, because I'm an Igbo girl. Yeah. Another cultural shock I experienced in the Philippines was good road everywhere. There is no place you will go to in this country that you will find bad road. I've never seen. No matter how far you are traveling, 2 hours journey, 3 hours, you will never meet bad road. You will never meet bad road. Whenever something spoil on the road, before you know it, they are working on it already. But in Nigeria, like you will travel from Enugu to Abuja or from Enugu to Lagos without seeing potholes, bad road, sports, even hey, it's not possible. It is not possible. Unless you can only see good road in the city. Like in the city, you're already in the city. Hey, you go to Abuja, you see good road. Like the main road, road, the roads leading to the places like the states, the major roads. It's it's hard to get good food actually. And I don't know why it is so, but here in the Philippines, oh my God, if you're traveling, you don't even have to bother if whether you are pregnant, how if your baby is going to be kicking because of the potholes and the driver trying to dodge potholes. And I love that a lot. I think Philippines, Philippines is a very nice country. You people are developed. So I don't know, but a lot of people see Philippines as a place that is not developed. They see it as even some Nigerians. They think that there is no difference between Philippines and Nigeria. I don't get it. 1,000 naira, 1,000. Okay, 1,000 peso is like, how will I put this? Okay, in Nigeria, like 25,000 naira is 1,000 peso. Like 25,000 naira is 1,000 peso. So you see the difference. Do you see the difference? So how do you think that these two countries are the same? In fact, there are lots of things. In fact, we are still coming up a little. So I love that. The good roads. So wonderful. Another social shock I experienced in the Philippines was when 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 the natives are talking, when they are speaking, they'll be raising their eyebrow like, like this. They'll be like, what is going on? Hmm. Like, I, I, I don't know. I know in Nigeria we use sign language. But my mom, she communicates very well with me using sign language. Hmm. But here it's not as if it's a sign language, but I don't know whether it's kind of like, I don't know what it is, but it's the way they communicate and they love it. So there is nothing bad about that. So, and another social shock I experienced was smiling. I talked about it in my previous video, so I will not be saying much about it here. Filipinos are very nice. They are, when you talk about when you talk about a country that is so hospitable, talk about Philippines. Philippines is number one. I'm telling you honestly, Philippines is number one. These people, they are so nice. When I mean Filipinos are nice, just take it like that. I don't know the best way to explain it or to express it. But when you see niceness, leave it for them. Just leave it for them. Another social shock I experienced in the Philippines was them trying to scare away when you are talking with them. They will just be like, no, 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 because of language barrier. They have not even listened to you. They don't know what you want to say. But because they have seen that you are speaking, they will not understand. It's already no. Like, I have a neighbor that even when you want to tell her something, she don't even know what you want to say. She's always saying, no, 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 no. I be like, where is the no coming from? You've not even listened to me. You don't know what I want to say. You're saying no, 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 no. What's the no about? One day my friend came to visit me and she said, this is your neighbor, what is wrong? That she came to, sorry, she went to her house to just tell her something. She was just about to talk just because she raised her phone and she said, no, 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 no. And I said, I don't know, my dear. That is how, I don't know. So, not just about the elderly ones. Even there are some people in school, maybe because they don't know how to speak English. And to be honest with you, English is not our main language. We have our languages, just like you have Tagalog or Cebuano. We also have our languages in Nigeria, in Africa. So we learning English is just in school for social activities or when you're going to a civilized place because you should be civilized as someone who is going to school. So that is when we get to like speak English. Okay, well, we have our language. I have my language and I know how to speak my language very well. But in the Philippines, people they shy away. Even some students, they really want to come close to you. They like you to be their friends, but to come close to you is going to be like they're different. But in Nigeria, even if we don't know how to speak the English, that's why I love my I love my Nigerian people. Oh. We 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 found our own English and we call it broken English or pidgin English. In fact, there is no way we will demonstrate and speak it that you will not understand, even if you are a foreigner. Yes, it's just like a general language. No matter where you're coming from in Nigeria, that is our one, the only like general language that we have in Nigeria. It's not like English, but Pidgin English. Pidgin English. It is different from English, but we add like small twist to it. So if you'd like to learn, just put it in the comment section so that I will teach you a little. Yes, Pidgin English. Because I sometimes when I meet my African people and or Nigerian people, we are when we are speaking the Pidgin, people will be like, is this English? Is it English that they are speaking or something else? Yes, it is English, but you will still not understand if you are not flowing with us. Okay, so we please, even if you don't understand what we are saying or what a foreigner is saying, don't shy away. Don't shy away. Just at least show that you like them, show that you accept them. So it's just the language barrier. But some people they'll be like, no, no, no. Even when you want to tell them something, they'll tell you. They'll just be shifting. And I appreciate those who are always eager to learn or even to teach you when you ask them to help you explain something. And if even if they don't really know how to do it, they'll tell you, please, I cannot explain it. Let me ask someone else. You see, that in fact is better than being shy. You don't and you really like no, it's better that you own it. Okay, it's not a bad thing that you don't know how to speak English is not a sin. I've never, as long as you know what you are studying, you know what you are doing. I've never seen where they beat somebody because they don't know how to speak English. It can only happen maybe in schools, but not outside. Okay, that is your identity. Yes, your language is your identity. So that you don't know how to speak English doesn't mean you should be shying away. And it's something you can even learn if you put your interest. You can learn through YouTube, you can learn from YouTube, or you can teach yourself. Okay, so please, when you see when we are talking, because we feel like, is it that they don't like us or something? Because you're like, no, 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 no. What is going on? You've not even heard me. You don't even know what I want to say, and you are already, it doesn't make sense. But that's all about that. I'm going to make another video to continue with the cultural, sorry, with the social shock. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share, and comment in the comment section. What would you like to see next, or what would you like me to show you? What do you want me to see in the Philippines? What kind of experience would you like me to have? What kind of thing would you like me to explore and show you something that you know I can do, so that I'll just try maybe good food. If there is any food that you'd like me to test or to try, put it in the comment section. Or there is something you want me to react to, like how do I see this, or as a foreigner, how do foreigners see this? You can put it in the comment section. I'll be there waiting for you. Thank you so much for being part of this video and staying to the end. See you next time. Bye bye.